Hey there, explorers! Welcome to our comprehensive tutorial on the top 50 questions and answers about ecology. Let's dive into the fascinating world of ecological science. Get ready to uncover the secrets of how organisms interact with each other and their environment. From the tiniest insects to the largest whales, we'll explore the intricate web of life that makes up our planet. So, whether you're a student, a nature enthusiast, or just curious about the world around us, this video is for you. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an exciting journey into the heart of ecology. We're going to unravel the mysteries of ecosystems, delve into the delicate balance of nature, and discover the importance of protecting our planet. Ecology. It's the study of how living things interact, like plants and animals, and their environment, like air, water, and you guessed it, dirt. Picture a bustling city, but instead of buildings, it's trees, rivers, and mountains all teeming with life. That's an ecosystem. Think of it like an organism's address. A habitat is where a plant or animal lives, eats, and calls home sweet home. Chapter 4. What is a population? Imagine a school of fish, a herd of elephants, or a colony of ants. They're all populations, groups of the same species living together. Chapter 5. What is a community? A community is like a party with different populations. It's all the living things in an area, interacting and depending on each other. Chapter 6. What is the biosphere? The biosphere is like Earth's giant interconnected lifeboat. It includes all the ecosystems on our planet, from the highest mountains to the deepest oceans. Chapter 7. Basic Principles of Ecology. Ecology is full of amazing principles. We'll explore energy flow, nutrient cycling, population changes, and how organisms interact. Chapter 8. What is an ecological niche? An ecological niche is like an organism's job description. It's how it lives, finds food, and contributes to its ecosystem. Chapter 9. Niche versus habitat. Remember, a habitat is where an organism lives, but its niche is how it lives there, its role, its impact, its story. Biodiversity is like having a diverse team. It makes ecosystems stronger, more productive, and better at handling change. Just like in a race, organisms compete for resources like food, water, and shelter, survival of the fittest. Predation is the circle of life in action. One organism, the predator, hunts and eats another, the prey. Parasitism is like an unwelcome guest. One organism benefits while the other, the host, is harmed. Commensalism is a win-win situation. One organism benefits while the other is neither helped nor harmed. Mutualism is all about teamwork. Both organisms benefit from the relationship, like a perfect partnership. These relationships are the architects of ecosystems, influencing where species live, how many there are, and what resources are available. Bees and flowers are best buds. Bees get nectar and flowers get pollinated, a sweet deal for both. Ticks are tiny bloodsuckers that latch onto animals, including us. They benefit, but their hosts, not so much. Barnacles hitching a ride on whales. It's a free ride for the barnacles, and the whales don't even notice. Imagine sharing a room with someone exactly like you. Competition is fiercest between members of the same species because they need the same resources. Producers are like nature's chefs. Plants use sunlight to whip up their own food through photosynthesis. Consumers are the eaters of the ecosystem. They can't make their own food, so they rely on other organisms for energy. Decomposers are nature's recyclers. They break down dead stuff, returning nutrients to the ecosystem. A food chain is like a restaurant menu showing who eats whom in a straight line. A food web is like a complex web of connections, showing all the feeding relationships in an ecosystem. Trophic levels are like floors in an energy pyramid. Each level represents a different feeding position in a food chain or web. Energy transfer between trophic levels is like a leaky bucket. Only about 10% of energy is passed on, the rest is lost as heat. Ecological pyramids are visual representations of energy flow, biomass, or the number of organisms at each trophic level. The 10% rule is a handy guideline. It reminds us that only a fraction of energy is transferred up the food chain. Top predators are like the penthouse residents of the energy pyramid. There are fewer of them because energy decreases at higher trophic levels. Biogeochemical cycles are like Earth's recycling programs. They move essential nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, and water through the biosphere. The water cycle is like Earth's giant water slide. Water evaporates, condenses, precipitates, and flows back into the cycle. The carbon cycle is like Earth's breath. Carbon moves through respiration, photosynthesis, decomposition, and even combustion. The nitrogen cycle is like Earth's protein shake. Nitrogen is essential for life, and it cycles through fixation, nitrification, assimilation, and denitrification. Decomposers are the unsung heroes of nutrient cycles. They break down organic matter, releasing nutrients back into the ecosystem. Disrupting nutrient cycles is like throwing a wrench in Earth's machinery. It can lead to imbalances and harm living organisms. Limiting factors are like ecosystem speed limits. They control how fast populations can grow, like food, water, or space availability. Ecological succession is like an ecosystem makeover. It's the gradual process of change in an ecosystem structure over time. Carrying capacity is like an ecosystem's guest limit. It's the maximum number of organisms an environment can support sustainably. Humans can be like bulldozers in ecosystems. Our activities like pollution, deforestation, and climate change have significant impacts. The decline of Alaskan sea lions was a real head-scratcher. Researchers investigated why their numbers were dropping, looking at their diet and energy intake. The mystery deepened. Sea lions switched from fatty herring to leaner pollock, impacting their energy intake and survival. The ecosystem STEM case. Gizmo is like a virtual lab. Students explore how changes in one population ripple through the entire ecosystem. The prairie ecosystem Gizmo takes us to the grasslands. Students model interactions between producers, herbivores, and carnivores. Gizmos are like interactive field trips. They allow students to collect data, test hypotheses, and explore ecosystems virtually. Food webs are like the big picture of ecosystems. They show the interconnectedness of feeding relationships, unlike simple food chains. Keystone species are like ecosystem VIPs. Removing them can have a domino effect, dramatically changing the ecosystem's structure and function. Ecosystems are always striving for balance. Through interactions, feedback loops, and natural regulation, they maintain a dynamic equilibrium. Ecological research is like detective work for our planet. It helps us understand, conserve biodiversity, and manage natural resources wisely. You can be an eco-hero. Participate in citizen science, reduce your environmental footprint, and advocate for sustainability. Thanks for watching. We hope this tutorial has deepened your understanding of ecology. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Remember, learning about ecology is just the first step. Now it's time to go out there, explore the natural world, and make a difference. Together, we can create a healthier and more sustainable future for all.